Hi, it's John Wiley again here for Matthew's Mindful Moment. And today I wanted to provide a practice that is an extension of the Three Doors of Compassion practice, where we use something that we call warrior symbols, which are basically oral utteration of vibrations that can harmonize the body from the inside. And in harmonizing the body from the inside, it allows the entire body to come to a sense of peace and settledness, but also come to a sense of strength as well. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go through a basic meditation practice, but we're also going to use some sounds that will hopefully begin to reinforce a sense of clarity and a sense of strength from the inside. We're going to focus on 5 different areas. The 5 areas are connected to different energy points that we call chakras in the body. The first is going to be at the crown of the head. The second is going to be at the throat. The third is at the heart. The fourth is in the belly. And the fifth is at the pelvic floor, and sometimes called the secret chakra. But the first, we use the ah sound to harmonize that space at the crown. The second, at the throat, we use om, the om sound, which is a universal sound of creation. The third, at the heart, we use hung, H-U-N-G. The fourth, at the belly, we use ram. And the fifth, at the secret space, we use za. So we're going to go through those basic warrior sounds, but also in the process, we'll hopefully begin to allow the body, the mind, and the breath to harmonize itself in their natural rhythms. The natural rhythms of the body are really only 3 rhythms. The 3 that we are most concerned with are primarily the rhythm of thoughts, the rhythm of our mind, which are brain waves, that rhythm, the rhythm of the heart beating in its own rhythmic pattern, and then the rhythm of the breath. The inhale and the exhale has its own rhythm. These are all vibrational rhythms, but also wavelength rhythms. And within the context of those 3 rhythms, the one that we can really use to control them is the breath. So with the breath rhythm and the utteration of the different warrior symbols, we harmonize the breath, the mind, and the body to create a sense of strength, but also to create a sense of peace and settledness. So if you have any feelings where you might be anxious, or maybe even with the changing of the seasons, this being an election season, you might be going through something in terms of listening to all the election madness that's going on in the world at this point in time. So we want to kind of bring ourselves back to ourselves and allow ourselves to be at home and to be safe in sound, to find refuge within ourselves, but to use these warrior symbols to create more refuge from within and then beyond. So we're going to start. I've been using a breath practice that is basically designed to build your breathing patterns to a 6-second or 6-breath breathing pattern within a minute. And that is a slower breathing pattern, but it's a more holistic and healthy breathing pattern as well. So we're going to start with that. We would normally start with the 9 breathing patterns, but we're going to go directly to the 6 breath in a minute breathing pattern, where you inhale for 5 seconds and then exhale for 5 seconds. And then we'll go into the 3 doors, the doors of silence, the doors of spaciousness, and the door of stillness. And then we'll go into the warrior symbols, and we'll only do each symbol 3 times. So if you want to extend that in your own practice, you can extend that, and you may find that that may be more beneficial to you. But I just wanted to introduce these things to you and give you the opportunity to hopefully feel the benefits of them, but also to explore and experiment with them as well. So let's sit tall, shoulders roll up and back. Elevate the heart, always expressing the front of the armpits higher than the back. And as you do that, spread the collarbones, tuck your tailbone down. And you can always have your eyes open in what we call open awareness, maybe looking directly in front of you to the floor, or you can close the eyes to relax the eyes and release any tension that the eyes may be bringing to you from your daily activities. So we'll start with the 1-minute process of the 5-second inhale, 5-second exhale, which is about 6 breaths. And then we'll go directly into the 3 doors. So elevate the heart, spread the collarbones, and allow the body to have a sense of stature and elegance. And we'll begin here, inhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhaling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relaxing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then one last deep breath. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then feel the body in stillness. And from within, recognizing the interior landscape of the body as you've been breathing in and breathing out, allowing the body to invigorate itself on the inhale, illuminate itself, the interior of the temple, shining on the inhale, and then relax on the exhale. So feel the body in stillness from the inside, expanding that stillness to the muscles, the joints, and the bones, and then to the largest organ of the body, to the skin. And as you become deeply aware of that stillness, allow yourself to lose any distinction of what is within the body and what is beyond the barriers and the limits of the body at the skin. And rest in the expansion of the stillness. And then we allow ourselves then to open the next door, which is the door of silence. As you listen into the sound of silence around you, recognizing that silence holds sound. And in listening to the silence, allow the body to feel the silence as it surrounds you, and the level of awareness expands from within you to connect to and feel the silence that is surrounding you. Resting in that feeling of expansion, that feeling of stillness, that feeling of the silence touching you and becoming spacious. And then we move into the third door, the door of spaciousness. And allow your awareness to be broad. Allow the feeling of expansion to be broad. And as that happens, allow yourself to rest in it. And then through each one of those doors, whichever door feels most comfortable to you, allow yourself to turn inside, to come back to your heart space. And in coming back to your heart space, recognizing the fullness of that space, the safety of that space. And here we'll go into the warrior symbols, starting at the crown with Ah. We'll do 3 Ahs, then we'll move to the throat, doing Om, 3 Oms for the throat. And then we'll move to the heart, doing Hung. And then from the heart to the belly, the navel, doing Ram. And then the pelvic floor, doing Za. 3 times each one. Elevate the heart, sit tall, spread the collarbones. Starting at the crown. Breathe in. Allow yourself to settle in and allow yourself to turn inside, having used the warrior symbols to harmonize the different major chakras in the body, but also to bring a sense of comfort and even maybe a sense of safety within the body, within the mind, within the breath, taking a sense of refuge within you, even with all the different things that are going on around you, and allowing the breath, the mind, and the body to be your place of refuge. Breathing in and breathing out. Hopefully this will be beneficial for you at any point in time. Take the time to, again, always take the primary care of yourself first. And using these different breathing patterns and different methods to do so may be an extra added sense of not only calm and safety for you, but also an extra added sense of strength and power. So thank you for your time. Thank you for taking the time to be with us here at Matthew's Mindful Moment. And be well and be safe.